Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to my next video. And this video is all about how you can actually check out where the CFPs are or where to find the call for papers. A lot of you have DM'd me, and thank you so much for checking the previous video where I talked about how you can fill a CFP. Let me go ahead and share my screen, and exactly I'll show you how exactly you can go ahead and look at the CFP, fill the CFP, and where you can find. So my favorite place is this CFP time. That's where I look at all the security conferences. So some of them, if you see, hack in the box armory. So which is almost gone, which is today. So which is almost gone. Then we have hacktivity. The last date is 25th July. So I want to take my own sweet time when I'm filling a CFP. So I would like to go for B-sides Frankfurt. I would like to go for B-sides Berlin. VicCon is another good conference in Netherlands, which is more around women in security. Then we have SecT. So these are all different conferences, and you can see where they are, because you need to plan out your time so that if you are in some country where you need the visa to travel, so absolutely you should always check in advance. So let me go ahead and show you. Now, these are some of the links that I clicked. So when I go here, B-Side Frankfurt, this is the information volunteer or B-Side Frankfurt team has filled in the CFP time. So if I want to go and fill out the call for papers, I'll click here. And generally on the top, you would see the link. But here they have put it in the front page as well here. So I'll just go ahead and click on CFP. Uh, Now it's a Google form where they are asking email address, name of your presenter name, your bio, which is your biography, presentation title, summary of your presentation. Have you given that presentation before? How long is the presentation for, and what level? What is your audience? Very very important. Now similar thing would be there in different B sides as well, but the form might be different. So that was a Google form. Now here we are at, that was B sides Frankfurt. Now let's go to B sides Berlin. So now here you have a submit a talk. Let's see. This is on 18th of November. You can submit a talk here. Now if you see, that was a Google form here for B-sides Frankfurt, but with this they have mentioned it on paper call. So they have mentioned the schedule very nicely, what time it is, when is the keynote, when is the first talk, how long is the talk. So they will only accept these many talks, and that's all. Some people might be on standby, but they will let you know that you're on a standby if some speaker backs out. And it's okay for conference to have a standby. That's a good practice to have. So if you are on standby, which means they like your talk, it is just that there are other talks as well in the line. So what are the tracks which are here, so you can check out and you can speak here. So you just need to click here, log in with your Google account or any account that you're comfortable with. I always use Google, so I use that. Now let's look at one more CFP. So this is for women in VicCon, which is more around women in security track. And if you see, it's a single track conference which demonstrate how women can also be successful subject matter experts. So if to try this conference, this is amazing one. Then SecT, I've never been to, but this looks amazing. So you can check your call for papers here, and then you need to. This one is a little different one. So you need to fill in all these details. After that, you need to email here. So as I said, prepare a doc, keep it ready when you are filling the CFP, and you can fill the same CFP into 3 conferences. But if one is selected early on, make sure you let the other conferences also know. It should not be like same you're repeating. People do repeat, but there should be new enhancement, because then your credibility also increases when you do that. So besides Munich also have a place where you can submit the conference, submit the papers. So if you click on call for papers, it will take you to a different page altogether. Where is it? Okay, open form. So if you see, it's pre-telex. So every conference is like works in a different way. Here, description, notes, session image, a session type, 30 minutes, it's a workshop, what kind of it is. So all of these details you can fill it, and make sure your headshot, which is your photo, which is ready in a good resolution, so that you can keep repeating. Like my 2 pictures are one in sari and one in at a conference which they clicked. I love those 2 pictures, so those 2 pictures are circulated everywhere. So it depends on you. And then this is B sides Orlando, which is whichever conference is near you. you can go, but make sure you check whether they are sponsoring your travel or not. That's also very important thing. Some conferences do sponsor your travel, like the Black Hat. So let me go to blackhat.com. Black Hat has multiple conferences. Black Hat USA is just around the corner, so it won't be the CFP is like long back over, because they send the speaker announcements also 2 months back. So sector is happening in Canada, but that's also CFP over. Japan is just trainings. Middle East is the thing invite only. I'm not sure, but I am invited to speak at Middle East. Back at Europe, I know I'm part of it, so it's open. So for here, you need to go to briefings, proposal tab, and then all the details are here. If you see, the last date is August 2nd, so you still have a lot of time. And some speakers will also be notified in September. So October, November is a time when they have to get the visas done if they want to do it. It's happening in London. Then you can submit proposal. Black Hat has their own website where you submit all of these things, provide your username and password, and sign in, and that's all. So this is about CFP. If you need any more information about call for papers, about conferences, about anything else, do DM me all those details. I'll be happy to share my perspective on it and be very so this is something which I want to share with you, and these are some small videos which I would be creating going forward. Thank you so much.